That was yet another enjoyable play. Played right, Terry? I especially liked the part when what's-her-name met with the lion for the first time. I nearly spilled my drink. I was laughing so hard.
Why, thank you, Energy Harvester. Jesse, I am glad you enjoyed it. Anyways, I'm as parched as a flea. There's a new bar in town called the Salutations, and I want to try it.
As I've told you countless times, you have a way with words. Lead the way. You're right, Terry. This is a great place. I haven't had a sidecar this good in years.
Oh, come on, Jesse. I'm a playwright. Unlike some people who hide in holes looking for bits of radioactivity, I happen to have a very active social life. Anyways, it was Sam. He's always up on the latest goings-on.
Speak of the devil. Here's Sam now. Hi-ho, Maestro Astronomer. Fancy seeing you tonight. I thought you would be looking through that glass-eyed doohickey, hunting for that mythical paradise thingy. What's it called?
God, Jesse, sometimes you can be so thick-headed.
The hotties call it charm.
That you can't see your nose in front of your face. Hiya, Terry. It's called a telescope, and I am looking for a planet. Great. Now you've got them started. Now I'll have to listen to them until the end of the night prattle on about rocks that stick to their suns instead of talking about something much more interesting, like the three hot bods at the end of the bar watching us.
Wait, what? Ho ho, hello.
Settle down, you two. All in good time. But first, I have some amazing news.
Do tell, Sam. Your excitement is making the table vibrate.
We found one.
Found one what?
A planet.
No shit, Sam. You found a planet?
Well, me and my team, really. But yes, we found a planet. It's associated with the next star we are to harvest. Good for you, Sam. Do you know what it looks like? Well, no, Terry, not yet. We only know it's there, as we can see fluctuation in the starlight's output, as it... Whoa. Too much for a little old playwright like me. I believe you. So what's next? Next, we get financing, as we need a bigger telescope and the fine-tuned mouse spectroscopy. But the good news is, as we get closer to the star, it should get easier to study the planet.
As long as it does not interfere with my energy collecting. That, and I hope they find some new rocks and dust floating around. Hey, maybe we can find something useful on that planet of yours.
Let's let nature be nature, Jesse. I know we need to harvest, but we can leave some things well enough alone.
It's in my nature to want the light to stay on, and I can only do that when we pass by a star every so often.
Hey, fellas, settle down. We have a long night ahead of us. I think this calls for a drink. What do you say, Jesse?
You got that right, Terry. I am feeling generous tonight. Next round on me. A drink for our mate Sam and his wonderful planet. Then afterwards, we can pursue some astral bodies right here. Hi, Sam. Nice to see you finally. It's been a while. You must be busy with that planet of yours.
Planet. We found multiple planets. It's amazing. There are 4 of them, and they all look like they are made of gas. Too small to be stars. We have been working on the specter for a bit now, and it's taking up all of my time.
No kidding. A bunch of planets. Well, that is great, Sam. I am truly happy for you.
Yeah, Sam, tell us more. The Guild is commissioning a new play from me based on your discoveries. They say it could be the next big hit. You're gonna end up on Broadway. You'll not be able to keep your little secret quiet for much longer. Rumors are spreading, and everyone can't help but notice all the new construction. As much as I want to stay up all night, I better not, as I have a meeting with the committee in the morning. I don't want to be suffering from a hangover in front of the bosses.
Well, then we better make this drink count. Terry, I believe it's your turn.
Terry, Jesse, have I got news for you?
Hey, stranger. Good of you to join your estranged best mate.
We found more planets. And they're not like the others. Instead of gas, they're made of rock. Good old-fashioned rocks.
Holy crap, that is good news. It is about time we had a material refresh.
You keep your hands off these planets, Jesse. Besides, we found an asteroid belt and heaps of rocks out past the 4th gas planet. There's even one big enough to meet all your needs.
Okay, Sam. I will not touch your planet. So what did you find?
So at first we could not see them until we launched the new telescope into the sky.
Oh, is that what that thing is up there? A bunch of my neighbors kept asking about it and why it keeps rising on one horizon and setting on the other. They think that just because I produce entertainment, that somehow I know everything. So tell me more so I can possibly quench their curiosity.
Let the man speak, Terry. Go on, Sam.
So it wasn't until we launched the telescope that we were able to peer closer to the star. We could watch the system on a continuous basis instead of waiting on the rotation to bring us into view.
The what?
The solar system, or that's what we're calling it. You have to understand that we've never really done this level of studying before. I mean, this telescope is on the bleeding edge technology. We've had to invent whole new fields of study and scientific instruments just for this one star.
And?
And what? We found 4 planets circling the star like the telescope circles up, in the inner area of the solar system. That is, closer to the star. I mean, it's incredible. They're all rocky, but all different. There are even hints at atmospheres on 3 of them. We'll know more as we get closer.
Atmosphere? What? Like without domes or containment fields? How do they all keep it from outgassing?
The planets are bigger than us.
What? What? Bigger than us? I thought there was a limit something could get before it is crushed by its own gravity.
Yeah, that's the cool part. They're crushed in the spheres. It's the gravity that keeps the atmosphere in place.
How much bigger, Sam?
We don't know yet, Jesse. Maybe 10, 20 times as big as us. Not as big as the gas giant. That's what we're calling those now. But we haven't come up with names with the new ones yet. Also, the third one out has a companion of considerable size. They look to be trapped in a gravity bond, where the small companion circles the bigger one, similar to our telescope. This behavior is new to us. We have to study it in detail.
I don't know whether to be afraid or delighted. I'm gonna have to recalibrate some of my tools then.
Jesse?
I'm joking, Sam. Relax. I won't touch your planet.
Sometimes, Jesse, that little glint in your eye gives you away.
Okay. I won't touch your planets, I promise. Come on. Terry here has got a new play, and I think you're going to like it. It's all about your discovery. Sam, what's the hurry?
Jesse, you're not going to believe it. Keep this on the lowdown, as we're not releasing it quite yet. We found oxygen on the 3rd planet out from the star.
I'm none the wiser.
Means there could be life on the planet.
What? Stuck in all that gravity?
Yes, Terry. It looks like we're not the only living things in the universe.
Are you certain? What about all that oxygen? Isn't it poisonous?
These planets are just full of surprises. Oxygen is unstable. It needs something to continuously produce.
Okay.
We don't know of any natural way oxygen would be produced in such quantity.
Yeah, but still, that is a big leap.
There's something else. Lean in. This is not public, and I will personally strangle you if you leak it. But I can't hold it in. We found something else. Something bigger. Radio waves. Coming from the surface of this 3rd planet. Possibly even around it. Our instruments are still not sensitive enough to isolate and separate it, but it hints of multiple sources. If this is true, it would not only be proof of life, but of intelligence too.
Holy shit, you're joking, right, Sam? If this was true, well, I don't know what would happen.
Keep it to yourself for now. I am sure that it will get out for an official announcement. But still.
Jesse, you've been busy.
Yes, Terry, this solar system, as Sam calls it, is very productive. Comets we have been able to collect, restocked our supplies, and then some. I don't think we've ever had such a rich harvest.
Are the rumors true? Did something land in the middle of Central Square?
Keep it quiet, but yes, something hit us. It clearly wasn't natural. It had to be a machine of some kind, or some kind of metal-based parasitic organism. Anyways, it started eating away at the rock with a laser beam, and then it shot out of its back end high-velocity ions in such quantities that would have changed our trajectory into the inner solar system. We dismantled it before it could do any harm. That was a lucky cat. There was enough radioactive material that will sustain us for generations. Anyway, it left something circling around us. Another machine or offspring. It is sending radio waves in a tight band to the third planet. Also, as Sam can tell you, there's another one coming.
We detected it yesterday. Could be the mate to the first. Or the beginnings of a swarm. Don't know.
That's scary as shit. Maybe this whole system is infested with these creatures. Or worse. What are we gonna do, Jesse?
This time we'll be prepared. We're gonna try and catch it. Study it while it's still alive. Ultimately, we need the resources, and if it has as many radionucleotides like the first, we can't afford not to harvest it. Come on, let's get some drinks. I am parched.
The radio waves from the third planet have increased 100-fold. I'm telling you, it's a signal. They're trying to communicate.
Okay, say that they are. How do we understand? The most likely mating cry, and I, for one, have no interest in mating with a parasite.
I don't know. I mean, it can't be a coincidence that the carrier signal repeats the first 100 prime numbers. Then there is the density of the sub-signal. I think there's information in it.
Come on, Sam, we see number patterns in nature all the time. How do you know it isn't just coincidence? Isn't there a saying that given all options, most likely the simplest explanation is the correct one?
I agree with Jesse. This is no time to be jumping to conclusions. That's what comedies are for.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I just had my hopes up. Hey, did I tell you guys? We can see the color of the planet? It's blue. Most of it's covered in water.
That's crazy. That's even more evidence that there could not be intelligence. How could you build anything with water all around? Everything would get wet. That's a good shtick, though. Add it to my next play. I'm sure it will make the ministers laugh.
Another round before we hit the road?
By all means.
Sam, I heard the news. Jesse is off coordinating a response. Seems there are hundreds of parasites making their way here from the third planet. Different from the last, all tipped with radioactive something or other.
I am on my way to help out with coordination. The energy harvesters are at their max, and they need every hand they can get.
Let's get going then. Good God, Sam, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Hi, Terry. It's worse than we thought. We just found out. We've been studying the circling behavior of the planets in the solar system, and we made a breakthrough for the motion. We call it an orbit. We can now predict the behavior of the planet.
That's good news, Sam. What's so bad about that?
It is good news, Terry, but we've also calculated our trajectory. That's the bad news. There's gonna be a collision.
We've had collisions before. If I understand correctly, we are colliding with debris all the time between stars. We harvest it without issue. Jesse knows more about this than me, though. Besides, we survived the nuclear feeding frenzy.
Yes, but Jesse doesn't even know about the collision yet. I thought they might be here. I have to find them. We're going to hit the third planet.
Should I be worried?
Hell yes. Remember how big it is to us? We're going to go splat.
Splat?
Yes, splat. Not only will we be wiped out, the surface of the planet cannot possibly survive. Catastrophic disaster. The heat alone will boil away the water.
Can't we just harvest all that energy?
Too much, even with Jesse's expertise.
Not a great way to end the week. I'm thinking I'm gonna get a drink. Good luck finding Jesse. More, Sam?
Yep. The mathematics department has been working with the historical linguistics group, and they are pretty sure they correct the signal we've been receiving since we first entered the star's inner solar system.
No shit.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that the first part of the message is a greeting, followed by a bunch of data we don't understand. We think that they may be exhibiting their planet, but we just don't have any frame of reference. It's all gobbledygook to us. The second part is mathematically heavy. The math gurus figured out it's an orbit of the third planet, as well as our own trajectory. It's clearly a cry for help, and a warning. It looks like the inhabitants are well aware of their fate.
Oh, really? Wait! They knew. Holy shit, they knew. They've been trying to contact us this whole time.
Yes, Terry. We were just too stubborn to understand.
Hiya, fellas.
Hello, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse, Sam was just telling me about the signal.
Oh, God. I just got back from a meeting with the Energy Harvester Guild. The Supreme Council is meeting right now trying to come up with a solution. I don't know what they're going to come up with. We can't just move out of the way. I think we're buggered.
At least we can do is try to reply.
And say what, Sam? Hey, we just met. First contact and all. Oh, by the way, oops, sorry for destroying your entire planet.
Well, yeah. I mean, what else would we say?
It won't work anyway. The committee has the communication hub locked down. There would be endless meetings on what to say. Besides, everyone is busy trying to save our collective arse or at least avoid blame.
Why don't we send it ourselves?
What do you mean, Terry?
You have access to the telescope. You're a tech-savvy guy, Jesse, and I know how to write. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can accomplish something.
We could lose our jobs.
They could arrest us.
So?
Fuck, he's right.
We're really doing this then. Really doing it.
Yeah, Sam, we're really doing it. Terry's right. There's no point in not to. Whether we accomplish it or get caught trying, the result is the same. At least if we send a signal and they get it, we'll have accomplished first contact.
Shit.
And then some. Oh well, there's no time like the present. Finish up your drink, gents. We have a mission to accomplish.
And that is the last link. The sky is yours, friends. What do you want to say?
Time's a ticking, Terry.
I know. Give me one last minute. It's hard to come up with famous first and last words. Okay. I got it. Here, send this.
Well, that deserves a toast, gents. Here's to a successful mission.
Ah, tasty. They say your senses pick up when your adrenaline kicks in.
It was a good message, Terry. One for the ages.
Here, Terry.
Why, thank you, fellas. Another round? On me.
Thank you, Terry. Generous to the last. Another toast, then?
One last one.
Drink up, my friends, for this may be your last. Make it count. Salute! Ah, that was good.